This week on Longshot TV.
It's been quite a few years since I've been able to harvest a good buck with my bow on my home state of North Carolina.
Got a decent heat pointer that we'd like to get a crack at, so we decided to come here and set up. Bow self-film hunt, I'll take it every day. Well, it's October the 22nd. We're here in Ohio at the Talk on Outfitters.
I had this buck come in to me on the right, really thick timber.
Yeah, right side, he's got 3 main beams coming off the right side. Either way you down, baby, give me some. Oh, right. September the 14th, here in North Carolina, where we're looking to cut cornfield again this afternoon. If we can get a mature doe or two to come in, we're probably gonna go ahead and take 1 or 2 out. And of course, if we get a nice buck, we're gonna let one fly. So stick around with us and let's see what's gonna go down tonight. I'm excited.
It's been quite a few years since I've been able to harvest a good buck with my bow on my home state of North Carolina. This is one of my favorite farms. Just about any given day, as long as you hunt it on the right wind, you're apt to see anywhere from 15 to 20 deer. So I felt pretty good about being able to break out of that slump on this farm.
We're back up in the old killing tree here in North Carolina. We're still trying to do some doe management here on this farm. Got 1, maybe 2 good bucks. Look like shooters on trail camera, but we hadn't seen them on the hook yet. So, big doe presents herself, we'll probably go ahead and take her out. Big buck presents itself, we'll probably go ahead and take him out too. So, stick with us. You're watching Longshot TV. Well, it's October the 15th. We're here on a small farm here in North Carolina. We hunted a little earlier season. It's cut cornfield and they just got it disted in, but we come in here earlier today and pulled the camera off and we got a decent 8-pointer that we'd like to get a crack at, so we decided to come in here and set up. He's been moving a lot in the morning time, so we decided we'd get in here this afternoon, set. We got a little cool front moving through. Well,
Before the break on Longshot TV.
It's been quite a few years since I've been able to harvest a good buck with my bow on my home state of North Carolina.
We come here earlier today and pulled the camera off, and we got a decent 8-pointer that we'd like to get a crack at, so we decided to come here and set up. We just had that 8-point come in. Looks like we could put a good shot on him. I can't even talk, man. This is the first buck I've killed in North Carolina in 4 years. It has been a drought. It looks like we got a good hit. We actually went back and checked the tape. It looked like he ducked a little bit. But like I said, I think I heard him crash in the woods over here, so we've given him about an hour. And I seen where he went in the woods, so we're gonna go there and start picking up blood and go from there. Hopefully next time you'll see us, we'll have us a big buck. Right here's where he went in at. We've already got good blood right here on the edge, so we're gonna ease in here and see if we can find him. There he is, hot dog. All right. Oh man, he's by far not the biggest buck in the woods, but hey, North Carolina buck around here, bow, self-film hunt, I'll take it every day. I will take it every day. It's been 4 years since I've actually killed a buck with my bow here in North Carolina. Killed a lot of does and got west a lot hunting, but as far as home state here, just been able to put it together the past 4 years. But hey man, I'll tell you, this 8-pointer come in this afternoon, he bumped a couple of does. It was starting to get a little late. I went ahead and decided to take him. Made a good shot, just a little high, but old Matthews and the Rage Broadhead, dude, I'll tell you what, it's awesome, awesome hunt. So by far not the biggest buck in the woods, but hey, we'll take him any day of the week. My drought is over. Well, it's October the 22nd. We're in Ohio hunting with Tall Time Outfitters. It's actually our 4th evening hunting. As I was slipping out yesterday, we saw 2 monster bucks that were standing probably 150 yards out from where we set the stand up this morning. And so we decided we'd come in here and we'd put the decoy out and see if we could try to get one of them. So we're gonna keep our fingers crossed and hopefully we can lay us a good one down here this evening before tonight.
It's late October, I've got a really nice 8-pointer coming in across the CRP field. I look at him, he's got a really nice body, got a good rack on him. Quickly identify he's a 3-year-old buck, so he come in and worked a scrape just underneath me and just decided to pass and try to give him another year or two to reach his full potential.
Before the break on Longshot TV.
It looks like we got a good hit. Bow, self-film hunt, I'll take it every day. Well, it's October the 22nd. We're in Ohio hunting with Tall Time Outfitters.
It's late October, you know, I've got a really nice 8-pointer coming in across the CRP field. I look at him, he's got a really nice body, got a good rack on him, and just decided to pass and, you know, try to give him another year or two to reach his full potential.
It's October 23rd. We're up in Tall Town Outfitters in Ohio. We're setting the same set we set yesterday evening where we had a nice little 8-point come in at 30 yards. Just a young deer, not a shooter by no means, but we've got 3 real good bucks on trail cam pictures working these scrapes off the edges of these fields. And we've got our decoy set up. We've got a northwest wind, and we're hoping that we can get one of them to come in and maybe we can get a shot at one. So we're gonna sit in here this afternoon and see if we can't make something happen.
You know, late October, 1st November, I really enjoy hunting over a decoy. Some downside to it is, you know, if you get a lot of younger bucks or a doe, you know, it tends to spook them a little bit more often than not. But when you get that really mature buck comes in and he sees that decoy, he's definitely coming in. I had this buck come in to me on the right, really thick timber. He was only about 25 yards, he was with a doe, and I couldn't really get a good look at him. It's maybe about 45 minutes before dark, and I lost him in the thick timber. About 5 minutes later, I just kind of look over to my left in the CRP. He pops out, he's a little bit out of range, and I just watch him walk across, and he starts working a scrape. Hit the grunt at him a couple of times, and he's just not having anything to do with it. So we've got a really great wind for this stand for the next 2 or 3 days, and definitely got a lot of buck activity on it. You know, and after filming this nice 8-pointer, felt pretty confident we could get on this deer. So Ryan actually had tagged out, you know, a few days ahead of time, so he actually opted to come with me and run the camera for me. So we got in that morning, slipped in, hung a camera set.
His right side, he's got 3 main beams coming off the right side.
Before the break on Longshot TV.
I had this buck come in to me on the right, really thick timber. He pops out, he's a little bit out of range, and I just watch him walk across, and he starts working a scrape. So Ryan actually had tagged out, you know, a few days ahead of time, so he actually opted to come with me and run the camera for me.
His right side, he's got 3 main beams coming off the right side. the shooter there, son. Man. Yeah, do something, dude. Oh my Lord. Whoa, that's a huge deer, dude. Do it again. God. Yeah, I think he heard that. God, please come this way. Please. That same trail. See where he goes in relation to that big bushy green tree. How far do you think he is off of that thing? Dude, he's right by it. Down. Oh my God, son, it's been rough in here in Ohio. Shot was a little high, but I don't know what happened. Either way, he's down, baby. Give me some. Oh, right. Oh my God, dude, it's awesome. That's a nice 8. Nice mature deer. Probably not the biggest score in the world, but man, he's solid buck. We actually filmed this deer about 2 days ago. Had him here at 25 yards. He caught me off guard. I couldn't get the camera on him until he was out in the CRP field. Yeah, I did hit the deer a little bit high, but we watched him go down. I mean, he didn't lay down, he crashed.
So I'm thinking, how could I possibly hit this deer high? But after I got to think about it and playing it back in my mind, I've got a few open windows to this CRP field where we're on the edge of this timber thicket. And I had pre-ranged a lot of these spots, and they were about 30 yards. So I'm shooting a single pin sight. I actually had my sight set to 30, and when the deer come in, everything happened so fast, and I forgot to adjust my pin. If I can say there is a downside to a single pin sight, that would be one of them. And everything happened so fast, I just forgot to adjust it back, and the deer actually come in at 17 yards.
Shot him a little high, but man, when that rage hit him, it just, I mean, you can see the blood pumping out, yeah. Hot dog. Just seemed like all the bucks were traveling right here behind us and just couldn't get anything else in the range on the other side of the CRP field we were hunting. But man, we're actually trying to talk about putting a game plan together for over here, and cameraman looks down, Ryan looks at me, he says, got a shooter 15 yards. Lo and behold, this 8-pointer walked out, man. He came in and gave us a 20-yard shot, and man, I'll tell you, I couldn't be happier. Just a beautiful, beautiful, mature Ohio bruiser, and I am tickled to death with him.
Want to find out more about Longshot TV? Look us up on the following. Special thanks goes out to our friends and partners at Country Boy Outfitters.